weird.
I love the way it's set up. You know,
Can't really see, but
there's
there's the back room. Yeah, there's a lot of cabinets, a lot of space.
It's
real open. But that's not a real big problem.
And somebody's got to figure out how to fix the hot water.
Well, yeah, but even for its little flaws, it's a nice little house.
Boiling water is for birds.
We got little whiny puppies. Okay, I'm at the Please Believe It or Not Museum in Panama City, California, or Florida. Do gents ever wonder what's in the women's bathroom? Here's a button, and it goes in that back toilet. Great. There's a little crab. There's a little crab. Pep, pep. Crab. Hi, little crab. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. If you don't know, I've been on vacation the past few days in Florida. I am currently in Mexico Beach, just surfing in the sun. Blocked out the sun, kind of, sort of. It's all cloudy today. But yeah, it's been kind of interesting trip so far. I go home tomorrow, or at least start heading home tomorrow. I'll stay in Jackson, Mississippi tomorrow night. So it'll be interesting to finally go home. My God, mother. But yeah, it's been a nice trip so far. Just been kind of spending time with the family. Well, kind of family. My godmother took me here. Mom had to work, so. But it's been nice to spend some time with family I don't get to see very often. So before it gets too loud or too easy on your ears, I'll go. So I'll give you guys more of an in-depth update when I get home. Hey guys, I'm officially home from Florida. I stayed in Bristol, Florida, right at the edge of the time zone change. So whenever I would travel to like Panama City or somewhere in there, or like Bluntstown, where I was at a lot, I ended up having to flip time zones all the time. So it was really confusing. And my boyfriend and I, Mikey, would talk every night, and we'd be in the same time zone, and it was friggin' fantastic. And we were really upset when I had to go home, because then it's like, you know, we're going to back, rather than being like less than 1,000 miles away from each other, we're like almost a little over 1,300 miles apart now. Other than that, I had such a great time, and it was a really fun experience to share with my godmother, and getting to know her better and all of that. So bonding with her was awesome. Being away from home and my mom and little Jody over there, it was really tough, but it was an experience that I would definitely have again. And the weather here at home was over 100 degrees. We were like 104 to 110, depending on where you were. And it's like, it was really hot here, but it wasn't humid. But it was cooler in Florida because you're close to the ocean, but it's more humid. So I'm like, I'd rather have it here where it's dry heat, and it will just like, because Florida's heat just like sucked the soul out of me. So it was really interesting to experience a different kind of weather, a new place. All the people there were lovely. All of my godmother's family that I met were really cool. So it was a nice little getaway trip for the two of us. I wanted to share another experience that I've had. I've traveled a lot this summer, because not only did I go to Florida, but I went to Oklahoma for a little while. I've done some adventuring in downtown Dallas for Akon. I didn't go to Screw Attack Gaming Convention, but that's just because a plan of mine fell through and I didn't have the money. School starts at the end of the month. It's August 10th, 2015. I start on the 31st. So all sorts of interesting things are coming your way, I promise. But this is probably the last big adventure I'll do this summer, and it's been a ride. This is my last year in college, so let's just make the most out of it. So I will see you guys in the next video, but until then, you better frickin' stay classy, because if you don't, I'm gonna have to hunt you down. Later, guys.